Hi everyone, it's Doreen with Oohlala Vintage Treasures. Welcome back to my channel. And you guys, I said I was in my pink era right now, and as you can see, all this luscious pink goodies around here. I think that's why I am saying I'm in my pink era right now. So I wanted to come in and show you all these goodies that I found at Homegoods. You guys need to run to Homegoods. If you have one, run to Homegoods. All I can say is, if you have Homegoods close by, you need to check it out because they have the prettiest boxes and all kinds of beautiful things. And I have a couple more things to show you too. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to clear off some of these things and I'll come back and I'll show you, okay? So I got these beautiful kitchen towels, and I love patisserie so much. Amy Love on YouTube, she just put out a patisserie digital and it looks like this right here. It's kind of like this pink and green and beautiful tan colors. It reminds me of her digital. And I'm doing patisserie in my kitchen with these colors as well. And I am adding extra little bits and pieces to the kitchen. I also have some pink utensils and pink dishes, and then it came with the white, and then it came with the other pattern as well, the same pattern. So it's a set of 3, and this is the brand right here. I love the packaging too. You see the packaging right here? This could be reused. And you know what I already thought about making with this? Yep, a mini journal. Did you see mini journal when you saw me turn it like this? I did. So anyway, on and on about that. So that is the first thing I got. So I got these at Marshall's, and it is so pretty. I am not fond of this pattern, but maybe I could still use the bag and just cover it up because it does have some pretty gold peeking out, you know. So this here has this gorgeous glittery page, or this glittery bag right here. You see that glitter, you guys? So pretty. I thought this would make a pretty journal for Christmas, a journal bag for Christmas. And then look at this one, you guys. This is a new pattern. Now, if you've bought these embossed bags before, they came in like a rosette pattern, and this is a new one. And it is the prettiest pink. So this will be a project in the future. Now, I made one before, and I think I showed it. I'm not sure if I showed this, but I made this one before out of the paper bag that looks like this. So it was a little bit shorter, and these are a little bit longer. So this would make a big journal. You can probably make 2 journals out of 1 bag, honestly, if you do it that way. And then also Hobby Lobby has the paper sometimes too that you can get in the cream. I don't think they have pink. They only have the cream and the white in this pattern. But anyway, this is a new pattern that is out at Homegoods, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, places like that, okay? So that is why I wanted to find more bags, because I love these as gifts as well, but I could only find one. Only one, you guys. I'm still looking, though. I even sent my daughter, sorry about that, I even sent my daughter to her Homegoods to see if she could get them, and they didn't have them. So this will be fun to use in a journal project or cut it up into 2 pieces of paper. But I was thinking about making it into a journal cover and maybe doing something like folding it up like that. And then this is the inside, and then you'd have this pocket here as a pocket. This is a tuck spot in here, or you can open it up like I did mine. I opened it up so it was like this and folded, right? So you can do it either way. You can do it this way or the back way. So it makes a nice size journal. I was going to see what size this is here. I don't even know if my ruler's long enough. Yeah, it's about 13 inches, I think. 13 inches long by 10 inches. So these are 13 by 10, and of course they're bags, so they're double. So that's a nice piece of paper there. These were 3 for $4.99. Now I used to get these smaller ones for, I want to say it was 3 of them for $4.99 too, the small ones. But the bigger ones, if you buy a bigger one, they are $5.99. So They do have these in bigger, but I'm not about to spend $6 for a bag, so I didn't get the big one. Isn't that so pretty? I love that color so much. Okay, then I got this because I thought this would be so fun to use on my desk, because I'm always writing, looking for somewhere to write, you know, and they had this desk thing, and this is a My Week calendar, and it's good for a really long time. It's good till January 3rd of 2027. Isn't that nice? And it's cream color. I love it. And so it has this kind of look here where it's just the week and then notes right here. And I thought this would be great for planner notes. So I'm going to use this on my desk, and also it's a calendar. So I think that's going to be really helpful for me to keep track of some of the things I want to accomplish. It did have a little bend here, but I'm thinking I might decorate with some fabric and lace. So I would have some lace covering over the bend here, and maybe decorate the top right here. And I was gonna look to see how this comes apart. Let's see if it comes apart. Yeah, see, it's made with these little screw back type of clips. Kind of reminds you of the old-fashioned old-fashioned photo books. So yeah, you can take it out. You can add your own papers to it later. So that's going to be a fun little thing. I can reuse this when it's done in a couple years. Anyway, I really like this, and it's easy to use because it had damage here. I think I'm going to add laces around, or maybe just down here at the base to cover this part up. So maybe I'll add laces to that. And let's see. This calendar was $6.99 at Marshall's. Okay, so those are the two things I got at Marshall's. Can't wait to decorate that too. And then I got this at Homegoods, you guys. And this is like an old-fashioned coffee pot. Isn't that cool? It has a lid here, and it has this right here, which is a strainer where you put the tea bag or the coffee, I believe. As you can see, I haven't played with it, and it's this really pretty soft pink, kind of a rosy pink. And then you put your hot water in this clear thing. So it goes like this, and then like this. So that's to make the coffee or the tea. And then this is the cup and the saucer, you guys. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. It's a toile type of rose pattern. It's so pretty. $12.99, Grace Teaware. Isn't that so? It's porcelain. I didn't even notice that. It says porcelain, fine porcelain on it. And it's just so fun to make your coffee or your tea in that, and just sit there and relax and, you know, have a cup of coffee the old-fashioned way. And I just love that. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't drop it. I thought this would be great for my patisserie area, and I got 2 sets of this one. So it comes in small, medium, and large. So that's the big one. It's pretty pink inside. Isn't that pretty? And then this is the medium. And that's the small. So I have them nested right now so that when I put my little patisserie area together, they'll be all ready to go. One on each side on the top of my cabinet that has the crates. And then let me show you how they're gonna stack. So there's 3 of them that stack. And then I'll probably have some decorations like cookies or something, you know, some pretty things, and I'll keep supplies in there as well, like things that package up things like packaging, boxes, and things that you don't want out that don't look pretty but you use, you know, kind of thing. So I thought these would be great for that, and they're just so nice, and the color is pretty. So I thought that would be great for my patisserie area. And that is where I keep all of my snippets in those coffee bags, if you've seen those videos. So that is that, and I have like I said, I have 2 sets of those, and they are the perfect pink. Okay, I wanted to find some things from Amazon that would coordinate with my tea set, and so I decided to get these candles, you guys. Look at these beautiful rose candles. And they're real candles, but they're LED. And they don't have the batteries yet. I have to get the batteries, but look at how pretty they are. And they come in a set of 3 like this. They come with a remote, but this is where the little flicker comes in at the top. But I really just wanted it for the pattern because I thought it was so pretty and it would look great in my craft room, just kind of scattered around in my little tea set. You know, where I just did my little doily display, I thought I could place those in there and add a little bit of rose pink into the little collection there. And it also looks very summery, so I think it's going to look really pretty there. So these are Amazon, okay? And they smell like a candle too. They got like a scent on them. And then, you guys, these paper boxes right here, look, it's the same pattern. I love it. This Echo brand is not made out of paper. It's made out of another material. If you look up this company, it's made out of recycled material. I got 2 of those, okay? And then you guys, look at these stunning boxes. They came in a set of 3 for $5.99, and I got them in white and I got them in pink, the same pattern. So let me get one out of here and show you guys. And then when you open it up, it's kind of tight at the bottom, but I wasn't going to use them for boxes. I am going to use them for something else. Let me tell you. Hold on. So you kind of have to pinch them a little bit to get them out. And I'm not sure why they're made like that, but they're really tight on here. But I don't care. I still like them. All right, so my idea, and look at how pretty they are inside. These are like mini trays. You know how we're doing the mini thing? Well, I can't say we are. I am doing a few mini things, and I picked up a few of the different things for just playing around with minis. And this is what I thought would be really cute, or this could be used for a mini journal if you don't overstuff it. I always overstuff my journals, so this wouldn't work for me as a mini journal, but they'll work for trays. They'll work in your desk. You know, they'll look pretty. They're not even though, because you can see they're smaller than the other, but I think they would be so cute stacked up and make a little mini stackable diorama or you know, shadow box, like a shadow box display. I just thought they were so pretty. So I got several sets of those because I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with them. I may use them in a kit, so I'm not sure exactly what, but I know I'm going to use one of the smalls for that. Okay, so that's those. And then let me show you these. Let me put these away before I scratch them. Then I got a white one, and these are $5.99. Now, I showed something earlier in a video where I was showing minis. It was a haul, and it was a Prima haul. And in that haul, there was a bunch of stuff I bought. It was a bunch of Prima stuff that I bought. And in that haul, I showed you guys this cute cabinet that I got off of Amazon, right? Still have the crowns in there because I'm going to make that into the crowns. And I already made a book, you guys. This was my first one. And this is a washi tape book. And I added a glitter sticker from your nails, the nail stickers. It's like a lace one. Can you see that? And I was going to make book charms out of it. So I added a piece of washi tape in the middle here, and that just makes it a little stronger, right? And then back here, I added a tag that I had cut out just to give it some strength. And I'll probably cut this part off because you don't need it. And then this could be the little books that go inside. If you stack them, they're so tiny. But if you stack them in here like this, you see the book in there? So I could put some laces around them and stack them. And so I thought what would be fun is to take my washi tapes that I have and cover each one of my books with a new washi tape. So you know how we keep the rolls of washi tape, but you don't always know what you have? I'm going to show you. The idea is to take each washi tape example and make it into the book. So you see how I have the number, I have the graph, I have this one, all these different washi tapes. And I don't always know which one I want to use, so I keep it on, you know, fabric or lace like this. But I could take this and put it on the front cover, and I'll have different ones for the books. I thought that was a cute idea. And then I could even hang some charms in it. So anyway, that's the kind of the idea of what I was going to do with this cabinet. And I was going to use the crowns and stagger the crowns in and out of this thing. And I have the lace behind it because there's a mirror, and hopefully you guys are not getting glares. I'll hold it like this, but you can kind of see in the cabinet the lace kind of peeking out there. So I'll have to attach it some kind of way to the back because it is a mirror. And then the books could go next to the crowns, right? And stack. So they could go this way and stack, or they could go straight up, you know, straight up this way. So that would be fun to play with. And the idea, you guys, check this out. When I got the box, I didn't know I was going to do this until I got home. But look, it fits in the box perfectly. Look at that. And this is like a door now. So as this gets pulled, I can add a pretty little sparkly bit or dangle. And that's the closure, right? So I can leave it open or closed. And I can paper it with a pretty paper from one of my digitals. Probably maybe even a Christmas digital that has all the cakes and cookies in it. I'm not sure yet which one I'm doing, but look at how cute. And then above this, I could, and I just thought about this, I could maybe make shelves if I can make these fit inside. Let's see if I can open this again. Like I said, this was a little fiddly to get out. I don't know why it's so hard to get out. This is how my brain is working right now. I'm just playing in the craft room, organizing, and as I'm doing that, I'm thinking, what can I do? What can I do? Okay, so if I did something like that, that might be too much. It'll bend it. It won't go that way. Let's see if it goes this way. Nope. I thought maybe I can make a ledge, but I could do something like this, where the box is a decoration inside. Let me see if I'm even showing you. So the box could be the decoration, almost like a shadow box on the wall, like this. See? How cool is that? And then I can put a little cute bakery set in here, and I do have some mini cakes. Let me show you. Somebody was running a sale on Etsy, and I found the miniature cake. Look at this cake. Is that not so cute? So I took it off this wood piece because you can decorate the wood with, you know, different papers or whatever, right? And then this is the cake. I got 2 of them. I think I got 4 of them. I'm not sure. But then if I put something in here, right, I could put the cakes in here. But I do have another piece coming, so we'll have to see how that works out. But that's my idea of this box. And like I said, I didn't even know I was going to do that until I got it home and started playing, because I wanted something to keep my display looking pretty, right, but not taking up too much space. And I do have 2 of the white boxes. I'm only showing you one. I only have 1 pink one, but I thought this would be cute for a Christmas display. And the same idea. I could turn it this way, and I could add the white next to it, or this a white on the other side. So I would have the pink, the white, and then the white on the other side. Let me grab it. So these are like the little doors, right? And then this is the white. So I could put another white and just have like a little cute Christmas display or something. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully you guys are even seeing what I'm doing here. Let me see. Hold on, let me check. Okay. So something like this, right? Let me take this out of the way. So you have these long boxes, and then they would stand up and make a display on each side. So you have this right here, and this right here could be decorated with papers. So this is my version of 3D art, you guys. I don't do well with just paper. I gotta have a substance item, like a piece of cardboard or heavy cardboard or something, but I think that's so cute, you guys. I think that's adorable. It would look cute here in the middle too. That could be in the middle. And then this could just be, you know, either a journal with a lot of stuff in it on both sides, a tall, skinny journal. I don't know. You'll have to give me your opinion on what you guys think, what you would do with these boxes. So let me know what you would do with these boxes, because I love these boxes, you guys. And I can add papers on the inside and make it really pretty with the digitals. And then I was thinking I could make this a Christmas box with my new pink parfait gingerbread that's not out yet. I'm releasing that in July for Christmas. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that, give you my vision, see where my brain's going with all these ideas and stuff. And, you know, I just thought it was so cute. And I love making these little pretty things in my craft room. And it doesn't take up a lot of space, you know. I've seen people buy the doll houses and all the pieces, and that's just too much for my space, because I've got a lot of supplies to put away. So that didn't work, but I do love the miniatures so much. And it all coordinates so well with like everything I've been buying lately, is all this beautiful pink and cream and white colors. So I'm very happy that I found these boxes and all of these beautiful things. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to decorate this next with some digitals, and actually my freebie that I just posted in the group, I'll be decorating with that. And we're going to do this. See how this is a peach on the inside? I'm going to cover this with the papers and make it into a pocket. So that will be like, this will be covered over here with a color, and then this will have a page behind it, so you won't see that peachy tone coming through. And then I'll do the same thing on the back. This will be a pocket back here, and I'll have paper back here. So that'll be the first thing I'm going to do, is cover it with paper, and then I'm going to put an image here and something here, and then decorate it. So then I can add some charms and some little extra goodies here to decorate this, and it'll be so cute. I can add a few pages with pockets and, you know, just make it fun, like a little notebook. It could even be a little project book where I just make, you know, pages and decorate it. So that'll be fun to play with. This was going to be my notepad too, to keep notes, so we'll see how that goes, what I decide to do. But anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye everyone.